Hello children.
Hello, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
How are you today?
Fine, sir.
Shall we start our class?
Yes, sir.
Okay, before starting the class, I would like to talk with you. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Aditya, where do you live? Parvat Nagar. Is it a part of a city or a village?
City.
City. Very good. Sit down. Meenakshi, where is your house?
Siddhinagar.
Siddiq Nagar. Is it a part of a city or a village?
City.
City. Okay. Have you ever visited a village?
Yes.
Which village is that?
Mehboob Nagar.
Mehboob Nagar. Mehboob Nagar?
Peru.
Perur. Okay, very good. Perur is a village.
Yes.
Sit down. So, children, do you think the life in a town is different from a village?
Yes.
Or is it the same? Is it different or same?
Different.
It is different. Very good. What is the difference between a village or a town? You tell me. Ravitran.
Pollution.
Pollution is less in the city or more in the city?
More.
More in the city. Right. What about village?
No voice.
Right. There is no voice pollution in the village. Right. Sit down. So in this way, there is a lot of difference between a town and a village. Right. So today, in today's class, let us have a discussion about town life and village life. Okay. Okay. Children, now open your textbooks at page number 1. So this is page number 1. Are you all ready with that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So look at the picture given there. Actually, in fact, there are two pictures. One is
sir.
on the left side
Yes.
and the other is on the right side.
Right.
Okay, for you, I've got this one. So this is the same picture, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The same picture that you see in your textbook on page number 1. Okay. So children, observe the picture on the left side closely, very carefully. What is it about? The left side picture?
Village.
It's about a village, right? Nandini, what is the right side picture about?
Town.
Town. Okay. Right. Okay. Matthew, can you tell me another word for village? Another word for village. What is village called in other words? No problem. Can anyone help Matthew? Yes, Harshini. Country. Very nice, right? So village can also be called as country. No problem. Sit down, please. Thank you. So in this picture, you see village on the left side or the countryside on the left side and town on the right side. Okay. I'll write those words. Country.
Country.
Repeat after me. Town.
Town.
Okay. Lavanya, can you tell me what kind of houses do you see in the village? You can look at the picture and tell me also.
Huts.
Huts. Right. And? Okay, I'll write it here. Huts. Sit down. Harshini, what kind of houses do you see in the village? What else do you see? Only huts or any other houses?
Small houses.
Right, small houses. Good. Sit down. So in the country, we see huts and
Small houses.
small houses. Santosh, what kind of houses do you see in a town?
Kacha houses, pakka houses.
Kacha houses, pakka houses. Can you tell me about the size of the houses? Are they small or large?
Large.
Right, we see large houses. Right, sit down. And what else do you see, Santosh?
Small houses.
Small houses, large houses,
Large
and
houses. And
where do
small
people live?
village. And town.
In a town, what kind of houses do people live in? Yes. What kind of houses do people live in the town? There are large buildings. What do you call them?
Fishers.
No, I'm talking about town. You tell me. Tell me loudly. Santosh.
Apartments.
Apartments. Very good. Sit down. So there are large buildings and apartments in the town. Okay, so there are large buildings and apartments in the town. Okay, right. So what kind of vehicles do you see, Ravitrani? In the village, what kind of vehicles do you see?
Tractor,
Tractors,
bullock carts,
bullock carts, very nice.
Cycle.
And how do people go from one place to other?
buses,
Buses. Okay, so we see buses, cycles, tractors and bullock carts in a village. Very nice, very good. Sit down. Okay. Sai, what kind of vehicles do you see in a town?
Buses and motors,
Right, buses,
Autos.
motors, autos.
etc.
That's all. Any other
Bus.
vehicles? You tell me, Archana. Look at the
Trains.
picture.
trains,
Trains, very good. What kind of trains?
metro,
Metro trains, nice. And what other vehicles do you see in the picture?
bike,
Bikes. Yes.
Lorries,
Lorries. Okay, good. Sit down, please. Sit down, all of you. So, in a town, we see lorries,
buses,
buses,
metro trains,
metro trains,
bikes,
cars,
auto,
and bikes. And what about the countryside?
bullock
carts.
We see
bullock carts, cycle,
bullock carts,
cycles,
cycles,
buses,
and tractors. Okay, so in a house, people work to earn money, right? Your father works to earn money. Your mother might work to earn some money for the house. So, what do you call that work?
job,
Job, right? A job, or you can also call it as a profession. Okay, do you think the professions or jobs people do in a village are the same that the jobs that the people in the town do? Are they same or different? Different. Okay. Let us ask this girl, what kind of professions or jobs you see in a village?
farming,
Farming. Very good, Akshaya. So we see farmers in a village. Who else do we see?
farmers,
Farmers. Okay. What other work do people do apart from farming?
laborers,
Laborers. Very nice. Who else? Okay. Can you help her, Sai?
fishermen,
Fishermen. Very good. We see farmers, laborers, fishermen. Any other professions? That's all? Okay, that's enough. Sit down. Right? In the countryside, farmers, fishermen, and laborers. And do we see farmers in the city? No. Then what kind of professions do we see? You tell me, Harshini.
software engineers,
Software engineers. Very good. And what else?
engineer,
Engineers,
doctors,
doctors,
police,
police. That's all. Any other word to add? Yes, Matthew. Yes.
nurses,
Nurses,
teachers,
teachers. Very good.
SARS,
Yes. That's all. Okay, sit down. Thank you very much. So I'll write the professions that people do in the town. They are
software engineers,
software engineers and other engineers too. Office work. Yeah, teachers, doctors, lawyers, all these work in the offices. Right? Okay, I'll write for you. Doctors,
lawyers,
lawyers, etc. Drivers. We see lot of professions in the city, but only a few in the countryside. Okay, right. So you know that there are some facilities available in the city that are not available in the village. Some facilities we find them in the town or a city, but they are not present in a village. Can anyone tell me what those facilities are? Yes, Harshini.
roads,
roads. So don't you find roads in the village? No, not at all.
Kacha road.
Right, there are kacha roads in the village, but the roads in the city are
Pakka.
pakka and they are very broad
Straight.
and in a good condition, right? Anyone wants to add something? Yes, please.
Street lights.
Street lights. There are street lights, a lot of street lights in the town, but don't you think they are also present in the village? No? You haven't seen any street lights in the village?
No.
There are street lights in the village, but they are a little less in number. Okay, sit down. Thank you very much. And what other facilities do you have in towns which you don't see in the village? Yes, Matthew.
Water.
Water. Where? In the town? Okay, you see water in the town and no water in the village. Do you agree to that? There is no water in the village?
No. Yes.
There is no water? Do you agree or don't agree?
Agree.
You agree that there is no water. Is there anyone who says, yes, there is water in the villages? We find water in the... Yes, Santosh. You don't agree that there is no water in the village. So you feel that there is water in the village, right? Right. We see water everywhere in the villages and towns. We have water facilities in villages and also in towns, right? Sit down. Maybe you think there is no mineral water in the villages, right? Okay, so there is no mineral water. People drink tap water and also from the pond. They get the water from pond, clean it and drink it. Okay, good, very nice. So there are roads. And what other facilities do you see in the towns? Drainage facilities, good drainage facilities. And also we have nowadays internet, right? Internet facilities we see in the towns. Okay, and these facilities are not seen in the villages. Okay, I'll write about the facilities in the countryside. There are no big roads, many offices and internet. But a town has big roads, offices and internet. Okay, so what kind of atmosphere do you see in a village? Navita, you tell me please. What kind of atmosphere? How is the atmosphere in the villages, in the countryside?
Peaceful.
It is peaceful, right? Okay. Why is it peaceful? Okay. There are birds, but what are not there in the village?
Trees.
There are trees in the village, so it is peaceful. Okay. Anyone wants to add to it? Yes, Harshini.
Fields.
Fields. There are fields and trees, so it is peaceful.
Animals.
There are animals also. Okay, sit down. So, who else want to say about the town? How is the atmosphere in the town? How is the air? How is the sound there?
Pollution.
Right.
Pollution.
Tell me loudly.
Pollution.
Where? In the town, right? There is pollution in the town. Okay. And what else? What kind of
Sounds.
pollution? Right. There are lot of sounds. Why are there lot of sounds in the city?
Vehicles.
Right. There are lot of vehicles running on the road, right? Pim, 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 right? Yes?
Trains.
Right. There are also trains like metro trains, MMTS and other trains, local trains. So due to the trains and vehicles, we have a lot of sound in the city. What about the air in the city? How is it?
Pollution.
Right. There is a lot of pollution. Why is there more pollution in the city?
Factories.
Right. Due to factories and also due to vehicles. There is a lot of smoke coming out from the factories and vehicles. So the air is more polluted. Good. Sit down. So I'll write about the country and town here. Just read. Less pollution, less sound. Right? Here it is more pollution,
Smoking.
more sound, right? More smoke. Okay.
Yes.
It is smoky out in the town. Okay, good. Okay, children. So these are the differences between the country and the town. Okay. Now it is practice time. Okay, let us have some reading practice. Now you can practice reading all these words and phrases silently for a minute, and after that I will ask you to read out loudly by your own. Okay, so read the words here silently looking at the board, or you can also look at your notebook if you have written them. Okay, look at the board and read the words very quickly. Okay, stop it, children. Very nice. Now I shall ask one or two of you to read these. Are you ready now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Santosh, read these 3 lines on the left side. Start.
Country has huts and small houses.
Very good.
Country has bullet carts and cycles and tractors.
Nice.
In the country we find farmers, fishermen, laborers.
Right. Very nice. Excellent. Excellent. Sit down. Sit down. Meenakshi,
Yes.
read the remaining 2 lines on the left side, please.
There are no big roads, offices, no internet in the countryside,
Very nice.
and no less pollution, less sound in the country.
Right. There is less pollution and less sound in the country. Very good. Sit down, please. Thank you. Very nice, children. Right. Kumaraya, read
Town.
about town. These 3 lines only, please.
Town, large buildings and apartments, lorries, buses, metro trains, cars and bikes.
Very good.
Software engineers, office work, doctors, lawyers.
Very nice. That was very fast. Good. Very good. Sit down, please. Yes. You read these 2 lines, please.
Town has big roads, offices and internet. More pollution, more sound in town.
Very good, Navita. You did very well, children. So this is how we read the words there. Okay. Now, let us go for some speaking practice. Are you ready for that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now today we will plan a pair work. So what is a pair work? We do in pairs. 2 of you talk with each other and work with each other. That is called pair work. Okay. So today I want you to talk about a topic about the places, the country and town. Right. So today we will talk about the place you like to live. Right. Which place you like to live? Is it a village or a town? Right. And you also need to talk about why you want to live in that place. Suppose you want to live in a village. So why you want to live in a village? What do you like there? Okay. If you want to live in a town, you have to talk about, you have to first say, I like to live in a town, and then tell the reasons why you want to live in a town. Okay. For you, I will write the topic here. The place I like to live in. This is the topic for your speaking activity. The place I like to live in. Okay. So, are you clear with the instructions? You have to work with your friend who is sitting beside you. First, take turn. One of you speak to your friend about your opinion, where you want to live and why you want to live there. After a while, your friend will speak to you. She will tell or he will tell her opinion or his opinion about where he or she wants to live. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Now you can talk to your friend. Start.
What do you like in village or town?
Why did you like
The place I like village or town. Why do you like village?
I like to live in village.
Okay, are you done, children?
Yes, sir.
Very nice. Okay, so you have spoken to your friend, but you have not spoken with me. Okay. For that, I will ask you to one or two of you to come here and speak. You need to come here, stand here. First, tell your name and then speak about the topic. What is the topic for today?
The place I like to live in.
Okay, very good. Yes. Aditya, please come here and talk to the class. Say your name.
My name is Aditya.
Very good. So, speak about where you want to live in and why you want to live there. Okay.
The place I like to live in a village.
Good. Why do you want to live in a village?
I like to live in a village, but
What do you like in a village?
grass,
Grass. Okay. And what else?
trees.
Right. How do you say that? I like trees
I
and
like
grass. Okay.
trees and grass and
Hmm.
cows,
Right.
animals.
Very good. So he likes cows, animals and grass which we see in the village. So he wants to live in a village. Very good. Right. Go and sit there please. Okay. Let us ask a girl. Meenakshi, please come here and speak about your opinion.
I like living in the country because it is no polluted air and there is fresh air
Okay.
and there's
Don't worry. Tell. What else do you see in a village, in a country?
and
You want to talk about the people there? How are the people? How are the people in the village? Are they good or bad?
good.
Okay, say people are good in the village. Say.
So, people are good in village.
Very nice. Good. Sit down. So Meenakshi is told about the countryside. Okay, so if you are feeling shy, you can stand there and talk. Okay. So anyone wants to live in a town? Please raise your hand. Okay, Kumraya. Where do you want to live?
Town.
Yeah, you speak about it, please.
Cinema theaters.
Okay, so you like the town because there are cinema
Cinema
theaters.
theatres.
Say, I like town
I like town
because there are cinema theaters.
because there are cinema theaters.
Very good. And what else do you like in the town?
Cinema theaters, luxury cars.
Okay. That's all? Very nice. Sit down. Okay, so Kumraya likes to live in a town. Very good, Kumraya. Because there are cinema theaters and good roads, right? And there are also restaurants and hotels in the town. Very nice. Okay, so this is about the speaking activity. You spoke very well about living in a city and a town. Okay. Now, it is time for writing practice. Okay, today let us do some writing practice also on this topic. So what I want you to do is, please sit in groups for now, right? I want to make groups with you and you can write whatever you find the differences between the town and a village. So what do you want to write? You should write the differences between a town and a village, a countryside, right? So take your books and sit in groups of 3. Okay, Aditya, please join this boy. Here, join your friend. Come and sit here. You can just adjust there also. So you two can sit in a group or you can join them also if there is place here. Okay, you want to sit in 2 groups? Okay. Okay, one of you please move to the front. Right. You can come here also. Come here. Wait a minute. Okay, children. Now you are sitting in groups, right? So what you have to do is, you do work in the groups. That means you should discuss among yourselves about the differences between the country and the town. So all of you, all the 3 or 2 of you in the group should supply the ideas, right? All of you should supply at least one idea, and one of the group member should write in the notebook, and one of you of the group should stand up and present when I ask you. Okay? So start your discussion. Okay, you supply the idea. You can write the difference between the town and village. You can make use of the phrases only if necessary. Otherwise, don't look at the board, please. Right? You just supply the words and sentences, and one of your group member will write. Okay? No, you have to discuss. You have to tell your friend, and he will write. Okay? Talk about the differences between the town and the village. So who is writing in this group? Yourself. Okay. So you should tell her what to write. She will also write her ideas. Okay. Only one of you should write, and the remaining should help her what to write. Okay. So discuss in the groups. So are you participating in the discussion? Right. You first you talk about the idea, and then you can write it. Okay. You can write. Are you writing the differences? Tedalu. Okay. In the town, you're talking about the town, right? Okay. What's happening here? Are you writing?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. Yeah, you can write 3 or 4, whatever. If you can think of more, you can write until other groups complete. Okay. Right. You can also write about people in the town and village. How are they? About their dressing also. People wear dhotis in villages. You can write about people, their dressing also. Are you writing?
Country ఇంకా there are second two
You write one more and we'll done.
there are kind of fields there are
People wear jeans and t-shirts. Okay.
Air pollution.
You can also tell her.
Air pollution.
And what about country? You have to write about the country, right?
trees కాదు ఇప్పుడు కంట్రీ వెహికల్స్ in your country smaller
There are
No, let him write. No problem. Tell him, help him. Okay, write down, write down.
and street lights.
Make it fast, children. Yes. You have done it. Okay, good. What about you? Are you done? One, only one. Make it fast. Good. Okay, stop it, children. That's the time. Right. Hope you have done your group works very well. Okay, let us see who will present first. Okay, who is going to present in this group? Just stand and read what you have written in the notebook. Okay?
In the town have more than pollution. Country. There are no pollution in the countryside. There less trees in the town.
Okay.
In the countryside, we see more than trees.
Good.
Town. There are big buildings and big roads. There internet in the town. Country. There no internet and no big buildings and not big roads. Town. There are cars and buses, metro trains, lorries, bikes, auto and etc. Country. There are no bullock carts
Bullock carts.
and
Okay.
cycles and tractors and etc.
Very good. Excellent, Sai. I appreciate the group also. Very nice. Okay. One of the girls groups to present. Who is going to present? Okay, Navita. Read out.
In the countryside, there are no pollution and fresh air.
Listen, listen.
There are trees. In town side, lot of pollution and there are smoke. In country, people wear traditional dresses like saris, off saris, kurtis. In town, people wear like modern dresses like jeans, frocks, tops, short dresses.
That's it. Very good. Excellent. So these people, this group have also written about the dresses they wear in the towns and villages, which we have not discussed till now. Okay. Very good work. Good job. Right. I'll give a final chance to
Town. In the have big apartments and there have sound pollution and have air pollution and street light in a town and good places and animals etc. In country. In the countryside, bullock carts and cycles and tractors and there are huts and small houses and there have big mountains and big trees etc.
Very good. Excellent work. Right. Children, you have done very, very well. So till now in our class, we have discussed the difference between a country and a town. So our focus was mainly on people there. Right? We are talking about the huts, houses, vehicles, facilities, roads and all. So there are also animals in the village and town, right? Okay. Do you think animals also feel like you do? Like some of you wanted to live in a town and some of you live in a town but you really want to live in a village. Go and live in a village. Do you think animals also feel the same? Do the animals living in the jungles want to come and stay in the city? No. Okay. We have a very interesting story about two mice, a town mouse and a country mouse. Okay. So we will read about the funny things the town mouse and country mouse do in the next class. Thank you very much. That's all for today. Thank you.
Thank you.